What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Spiritualswervo coming back with another video, man. And today's video, we're going to be talking about loneliness. You know what I'm saying? If you clicking this video, it's because in some type of way you feel alone. You feel like you're lonely. You feel like you don't have nobody. You feel like you only have yourself. And I'm here to tell you that is where it all starts, man. It took for me to separate myself from everything to really find myself, if that really makes sense. So when you're lonely, you're a lot less distracted. You know what I mean? So you're a lot more aware. You know what I mean? So you're a lot more spiritual without even realizing that you are a lot more spiritual. Like, you can really sit back and analyze and think about everything. You see everything from another perspective because you by yourself. You have no distractions. You can really lock in right now. That's the perfect time. When you're solo dolo by yourself, just you and your thoughts, that's the perfect time you can really figure everything out and really get everything how it needs to be. For real, it takes for you to be by yourself when you don't have no distractions, no friends, only you understand what's going on. Every day you wake up, who you looking at? You looking at yourself. You know what I'm saying? You looking at yourself. Every day you look in the mirror. You came into the world alone. You wasn't here born with nobody else unless you have a twin. But 9 times out of 10, you was born alone. And even if you have a twin, you still are 2 different people. But you was born into this world alone, man. So sometimes it takes for you to be alone to really have to figure everything out. That's what happened to me. It took for me to really lock in and go through everything I went through, for me to be who I am, for me to get put in this shell to really figure out and understand and really know everything. You know what I'm saying? Knowing what's causing this, why this is like this, why this is like that. It's all from it all starts in your mind. Like I say this all the time, but it's true. Your thoughts create your reality. You know what I'm saying? So when you're alone, that's the perfect time for you to really figure out what you're supposed to be doing, what's your purpose, whatever it is, like really figuring out. That's the perfect time to come up with a master plan and fulfill that master plan. When you're alone, because you have no distractions. The only person that can distract you when you're alone is yourself. And that's only if you allow yourself to distract yourself by doing other things. You know what I'm saying? Some people just can't stand time to even be by themselves. I know that. I felt that. I done been down. I done been depressed to the point where it's like I wanted to stay as far away from just being by myself, because that's when I think and feel everything. When you're alone, you feel and see everything. You see it. You're gonna feel it. It's gonna hit that much harder because you by yourself. It's just you and your thoughts. I know that. I know that feeling. But that's what it takes. It takes for you to go through that, to experience that, to even feel that pain, to feel that whatever it is, to that void that's just missing. That's what it takes. It takes for you to straight be by yourself. And I never understood that until after I really became spiritual. I became spiritual after me being to myself and really just analyzing and thinking about everything. That's what really opened my eyes. But I wouldn't even have been like that if I wasn't alone. I wouldn't even been like that if I didn't make the decisions I went through. If I didn't go through what I went through. Everything is temporary. Always remember that whatever you're going through, whatever pain, trauma, that shit not gonna last forever. It's only gonna last as long as you allow your mind to keep thinking about it. That's all it is. Hey, life move on that fast, man. It sucks, but it's the truth. Life don't stop for nobody. I realized that when I put down the camera 4 years ago. I would have been turned. You know what I'm saying? 4 years, don't understand. Life it's gonna keep going. You gotta keep going. And that's what I'm always preaching in my videos. You gotta keep going. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to not have friends. It's okay if you feel like you're misunderstood. It's okay if you feel like nobody understands you. That's cool. Sometimes you have to figure it out yourself. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to go through all that darkness to turn the dark into a light, to see the light. You have to go through all that dark pain, trauma, depression, anxiety. You got to go through all that to see the light. That's what it takes. It takes for you to be alone by yourself to really realize and see and understand everything. So if you're alone right now and you feeling sad or depressed, change that mindset. Man, this is my opportunity where I can really execute. This is my opportunity where I can really sit down and change my future. This really my time where I can really lock in on myself and my goals and become the best version of myself. This is how you need to look at it. God just separating you from all the BS distractions. He wants you to become the best version of yourself. So he's just separating you. You know what I mean? He putting you in the shell so you can overcome that shell and understand who you is and get what you need to get out of life. That's what it's all about, becoming the best version of yourself. Knowing, elevating, growing in some type of way. Whether it's financially, wisdom, it don't matter what it is. You're just supposed to always be elevating. If you're in the same exact boat you was in last year, you're not doing something right. You should always be increasing in some type of way. It don't matter what part you're at, where you at in life, bro. So like I said, if you are alone, if you feel like you don't have nobody, man, that's good. That's good. You at the perfect spot you can possibly be in right now in your life. Cause just reanalyze your life when you was all social and you did see everything for what it is. You was a lot more distracted. But now that you even sitting back and you're alone, now you starting to think in your head, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Now it's just you and your thoughts. You can't run away from that. That's why people get high. That's why people do this. That's why people go to party. That's why people do all this other stuff to keep their mind busy. They want to be as far as possible from within their true self, within them. Nah, you don't want to be like that. You should always want to be closer to becoming the best version of yourself. You should love being alone. Man, well, I'm gonna come up with a master plan. That's what I be on. When I'm alone, I be figuring shit out. I be putting shit together. I be really thinking outside the box. That's how you gotta be though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta limit your distractions. I don't really talk to a lot of people, but the ones I do talk to, I got a real deep connection with. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with being alone. Like, I came into this world alone. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter who it is, I don't need nobody but myself. I pray every day. Every day I look in the mirror, I'm looking at myself. I'm talking to myself. You know what I mean? I'm trying to better my life. I don't care what nobody else got going on right now, man. You got to put yourself first sometimes. So you putting yourself first is you being alone and figuring it out. You changing your life. You changing your future. That's what it's about. That's what it's all about. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, man. And now that you are alone, man, this is step one. This step one to becoming the best version of yourself. This is step one. Just analyze and sit back. I want you to just sit back and just think on everything that you have been going through and everything that has been causing you pain, everything that's been keeping you down. Really analyze that and think about that and figure out a way how you're going to overcome that. This is the time you can do that. How can I cure myself from depression? How can I stop letting my mind drive me crazy? Whatever it is, you can figure it out right now. How can I get rich? How can I be the first person to move my family out the hood? How can I do this? You can do all that right now by being alone. Taking time to yourself. It's all about a balance, man. You don't got a social 24/7, man. I feel like life about a balance, bro. Like, you can't have too much of anything. You'll go crazy. That's reality. No bullshit. Just like a battery. You need a positive and a negative. Because they going to balance each other out and make a solution. That's what we're living in. That's how I look at it, bro. No matter what you is, hey, the positive, the negative is, damn, I'm alone. I feel lonely. I ain't got nobody. The positive is, I can become the best version of myself. You know what I'm saying? The positive is, damn, I can really figure out. I can really come up with a game plan. I can really put myself ahead. You know what I mean? That's the positive thing about it. It's always gonna be pros and negatives, man. No matter what situation you get put in. Focus on the pros. Let go of the negatives, man. The negatives is gonna keep you where you at. It's gonna keep you down. On some real stuff, man. It's okay to be alone, bro. I feel you. Sometimes I feel alone and lonely. But guess what? I figure shit out though. Every time. Every time I don't got nobody, every time I just feel like I'm by myself, don't nobody understand me, I'm figuring something out though. And that's what it's about. That's what it's about, elevating, progression. You know what I mean? Every day, you should be trying to elevate in some type of way, like I always say, bro. So if you do feel like you truly is alone, bro, find yourself. Find yourself in this alone time. Through all this dark, see the light. Find the light within yourself. That's what it's about. Really find yourself, really sit back and think, damn, who am I? Without all these BS distractions and all this other stuff going on. Who really am I though? Behind all this social media, behind all this, behind the image, behind the money, behind the female, behind this and that, behind all of that. Who is you? What is your real soul? What is your purpose? What is you good at? What can you do? What can you thrive in? What excites you? What keeps you going? You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to find. Once you find that drive, you're gonna figure out how to get to it by any means necessary, man. So since you are alone, this is the perfect time where you can find yourself. So if you're not where you want to be in the next 5 years, 2 years, you can't blame nobody but yourself. Because right now, you can change your future right now. Just from watching this video, you can change your life right now. You can say, fuck it, I'm really finna lock in on myself, bro. You can say that right now after watching this video. You know what I'm saying? You have decisions. We all have decisions we can make. You go right instead of going left, you live in a whole different life. That's the butterfly effect between all this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's an infinite amount of possibilities inside the future, whatever. The future path, all of it's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? What you do right now is going to determine your new path and your new future. So everything we living in, all of it at the same time. So you got to really want to change. So you solo dolo, you by yourself. You have all these negative things holding you back. Okay, I understand that. I feel that. I'm human. I still go through shit. But sometimes I gotta know when to let it balance out. I gotta know when to, okay, I ain't gonna put all my attention and mind on this. I'm gonna start focusing on this. You know what I'm saying? That's still gonna be there, but I'm focusing on this. You know what I mean? The negative, that shit ain't going nowhere. All that shit ain't going nowhere, man. Fuck that. But my life is going on. My goals, what I'm trying to accomplish, that shit going somewhere. Me becoming the best version of myself, that's going somewhere. And that's how I live my life, bro. So since you are alone, man, hey, I want you to know you're not alone. Cause shit, I'm alone too. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm a lonely wolf, goddamn, but I'm gonna figure it out. I get lonely at the top. That's what everybody say. More money, put more problems. All of it's true. You know what I mean? It don't matter where you at, man. Find yourself. Find yourself. From this video on, from this day on, man, sit back and really say, you know what? I'm finna find myself. I'm finna lock in on all my goals. Since you so lonely, you know what I mean? Put all that time and energy into your craft. Put all that energy and time to figure out how you finna get rich. Put all that energy into, if you're trying to do social media, put that into social media. Put that shit into whatever you're trying to do. Basketball, get in the gym. Be by yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Find yourself. Love yourself. You know what I mean? Because you can't love yourself without loving anything. So if you loving all this other stuff without loving yourself, do you really love? Do you even feel love? Do you know what love is? Because love all starts within you. You have to love yourself. Every day, all your flaws, everything, I love myself. Me, every decision I make, I love myself. Because I know every day I wake up, I'm looking in the mirror and I'm looking at myself. So why not? Why not? You alone, it's the perfect time. You're the only one that can decide. You're the only one that decide and choose what life you want to live. Whatever life you have planned in your head, go after it. Go get it. This is the perfect time. You have no distraction. You have nothing holding you back. Step one, man. You can really change your life from this page on moving forward. So now until that you do feel alone and that you don't have nobody, keep going, man. Elevate. Elevate from it. Grow from it. Find yourself. Spend time to yourself. Start loving yourself. Start doing stuff that you want to do for you and not for other people. Live your life. Because ain't nobody else going to live their life for you. You know what I'm saying? You got to live your life for you and you only, man. Put yourself first every time, man. It might sound selfish, but that's how you're going to get what you want to get out of life, man. Put you first. Love yourself. Find yourself. God is just separating you from all this other distractions, BS, matrix stuff that's going to keep you down. Find yourself. Limit all this distractions. You are now on the outside looking in, man. This is step one to really finding yourself, man. I'm gone.